Hi, I'm David Isaacs. I'm the president of Skybound EXP, and we're here at Comic-Con 2014 with The Walking Dead Escape.
So David, talk about where this idea came from.
Well, we're always looking for new ways to explore the world of The Walking Dead. So it started as a comic, and then obviously it's moved into television and video games. And so this is taking it sort of off the pages and off the screen and letting people really experience it. So if you think to yourself, what would it be like if I were in a zombie apocalypse? This actually lets you live that experience.
Talk about how the volunteer program works. You guys actually take volunteers for the zombies in this experience.
Well, people actually come in and buy tickets to be walkers, so we have a huge number, so that's a big part of it because we have K&B Effects, so that's Greg Nicotero's company, the ones that do the TV series. So for a lot of people, that's a big part of the draw. It gets to be made up as zombies. But what we do as part of our program is we definitely, on the course, we go out and we look for volunteers and we actually cast them in different roles. So this is a kind of a theatrical experience. People are immersed in the world, so we need people to play different roles. And so we have some people who are playing paramilitary roles, some people who are playing walkers. We sort of choose which ones make the most sense. And that way, when a survivor goes through the course, they get the best experience.
So talk about how you work with Petco Park in setting all this up.
Well, we've been here since Monday. It's Friday now, so it's a major setup, and obviously with everything going on at Comic-Con, there's all kinds of traffic problems and things like that. But we come in and we've been surveying. We've probably had 10 surveys at Petco Park, even though we've done it 2 years, and this is the third year. So we really know it well. Scouting the course, figuring out where we're going to put things. We've made a lot of changes this year, so figuring out how we're going to integrate those. So it obviously takes a lot of planning and a lot of personnel to put it all together.
And you guys have everything. You guys have like cars in the lot here. You guys have body parts upstairs. Like what goes into getting? What's the organization like to get everything in the park in a timely manner?
We've got a great production team. Alan Newman, our producer, comes out. We really put together a group. It's like if you see a concert roll into town or the circus or any other show, that's what we've got. We have all kinds of different things. We source some things locally. You're looking around at junked cars. That's part of our Herd Highway, which is probably one of our highest impact areas, both for the survivors who run through it, for the walkers who populate it, and for spectators who can watch it.
Do you actually do this in other states as well, or just right now in San Diego?
So this is actually the 6th date on our tour. It's the final stop on the first leg of our tour. And we go to arenas and stadiums and places where, if there were a zombie apocalypse, like this is where the government would tell you to go.
Right.
So we have to customize the event depending on the venue because they're all different, right? We're not on the field. It's not a baseball, so everyone, the diamond is always the same. So each park, each arena has a different layout. We come in and we customize it and sort of, create the best experience for that location.
Is any of the cast run the course here in San Diego while at Comic-Con?
The cast of the series?
Yeah.
I think you'll see a lot of interesting people show up here at our event because obviously a lot of people are here for the series and for The Walking Dead, and Robert Kirkman is definitely around. So I think you'll see an interesting group out here.
Last year we had a group of cosplayers dressed as the Walking Dead cast run through the course. And how does that make you feel?
I think that's the least of it. I think people will come out dressed as anything. We have people come in clowns. Those usually freak me out the most. We have a lot of bride and grooms. We actually had a couple in Houston that got married, in costume, made up by the team. So people, come the way they want to experience it. I think that's what The Walking Dead kind of offers people in general. I don't want to get too theoretical about it, but I think it lets people sort of visualize the experience for themselves. So if that involves you, running through it in a ninja suit, rock on. If that involves you being a walker clown, do that as well. And so we try to just sort of give people the opportunity to have the experience they want in a framework where what they're doing makes it more fun for other people.
And where can people find out more information about The Walking Dead Escape?
They can go to thewalkingdeadescape.com.